if I find a girl that I want to make my wife, and I find her super attractive.
Make your wife. Okay.
Yeah, because that's what I would do. I would make her my wife. I would ask her to marry me and then make her my wife. You say you are a feminist. You're 100% a feminist.
That is feminist.
You heard me say that.
I want to make her my wife. Like.
Yeah, because that's what I would do.
It's like I'm an equal human, the woman. It's
You-
not about
you
you
say
wanting to
that-
make her your wife.
Obviously, she would want to be
She
my
has
wife.
her own life. She wants to be your wife too.
Yeah, of course, but she's
She
not
wants
going
to go to the club. She wants to do her makeup.
No, she's not going to want to go to clubs.
pictures.
She's not going to want to go to clubs. No,
she does.
because here's the thing: that's a non-negotiable for me in marriage.
Okay, well
if
then,
I find a
luck.
woman, if there's plenty of women out
Good
there that
luck.
don't want to go to clubs all the time.
Okay, well.
There's plenty of women out there that
Have
don't want to
fun
go to
with that
clubs
girl.
in tiny little dresses and get hit on by guys all the time. If I find a girl that I want to make my wife,
So it's a fantastic exchange for a number of reasons. First of all, I think that guy's name is Chase. Is that his name? Do you know, Deli? I don't know. I think his name is Chase. I think he went viral and he came out and was like, hey, I'm the guy in the video. I think he's been on there a couple of times. So what's interesting for me primarily, just notice the attitudinal differences between the man and the woman. He's very calm. He's polite. He's smiling. He's untethered. He's unbothered. He's not unraveling at the seams, right? And she's defensive, emotional. You know, you could see her getting like separated from her logic very, very quickly. When in reality, all he said was that if he met someone, he would want to make her my wife. Why is that offensive? Why is that offensive for a guy to say, I'm struggling to see? Don't women 99.99999% of the time plus want a guy to ask them to marry them? Most women don't want to get down on one knee and ask the guy. Am I correct in saying that? They want a guy to have some authority. They want a guy oftentimes to go get permission from the dad to be part of the family. They want if you've got a good relationship with your dad, you want your dad to screen that situation, right? Because daddy knows best a lot of times. Daddy loves you. Daddy wants to make sure everything's good to go. And you want him to take that leadership role, get down on one knee, be old school, ask you to marry him. That's what making someone my wife is, right? Doesn't your dad in a traditional setting walk you down the aisle and hand you over to this guy who any good father would hope is going to take care of you, is going to protect you, is going to love you, is going to do all wonderful things to you and help provide a beautiful life for you and hopefully the grandchildren that grandpa's already thinking about before they've even gotten there. So now there's an effort in society to derail all of that, to gut the nuclear family, to gut traditional gender roles, to gut everything that was beautiful and wonderful that created a prosperous and thriving society. Look at us now. It's like a society in decay, broken on every level because we're throwing everything away just for the heck of it, right? To make everybody feel good. Oh, yeah, woke this, woke that. So she is fragile. She's offended. She's defensive. Why? Why? Because feminism told her that the phrase make someone my wife somehow meant ownership or slavery or oppression, right? The word submissive would be horrible to her because she only knows the word submissive as it's been relayed to her by, the feminists. She doesn't really understand what that means in the context of a beautiful, loving relationship where traditional gender roles are respected. When she says, she's even defensive about oh no, your girls are going to want to go to the club. Girls are going to want to. No, honey, that's you. Speak for yourself. Speak for yourself. I was 18 years old, right? I met a guy. I wasn't looking to go to the club. I was looking to spend time with him because you know why? I was raised right. And I was already looking for, hey, I have somebody I care about. I don't need all that garbage. I wasn't looking to go out and gallivant for everybody and get attention from other men. I wanted attention from the guy I liked. Sure, that's normal. That's healthy. But I wasn't looking to have a 304 phase. That's what modern women are doing now, honey, like you, because they've been misled, misguided, and you know what? You're going to wake up at 35 and you're going to be miserable. You're going to be miserable, and you're going to wish you hadn't done all of those things that you're doing right now. Hopefully some of these women grow up. They're young. They're 18, they're 19, they're 20. I'm hoping they grow up in 10 years. They're going to look back at this footage and be like, oh, man, what was I talking about? But I don't know. Because the programming is so deep, y'all. You got 35-year-old women talking like this sometimes. Like they're in some sort of like second stage of adolescence. It's deeply unattractive to hear women talk like this. I mean, I can understand why men are like, I'm out. Because what's in it for you in a situation where you got a woman being defensive like that with a simple statement of making somebody my wife? You should be honored to have a guy that is so confident and has his life together and is so eager to provide for you and to protect you and to provide for a family that he is ecstatic to make you his wife. You should be ecstatic that somebody feels that way about you, not triggered and offended because Gloria Steinem told you to be. How nasty and pathetic that reaction is. And I want you to see the emotion because she's not taking the time to think about what he's saying. She's just like triggered. She's upset. She feels less than. She's like, oh, you know, her feminist feathers are like this. You know, when you ever see like a bird, you know, turkeys can be a little nasty. You never see when they get like peeved and the feathers are like, rah. That's these girls. That's these girls. And it's very, very disturbing to see. Also, she talks about how, oh, I'm an equal partner. Again, are you an equal partner? Ask her. I'd stop her right there. Honey, who pays for the first meal? When somebody takes you out to eat, who pays? Well, I would expect the man to pay. Okay, then you're not an equal partner. It's selective equality. It's a passion for equality when it suits her. You're not equal to a man. You're not the same. You are not equal. Get out and run a marathon with a guy. Find somebody your age, you know, get out and run a quarter mile. We'll wait. You're not equal. Unless he's obese or he's got some type of horrible medical condition, he's going to smoke you. Okay? You're not equal. I will guarantee you that 9.9 out of 10 times, that woman is going to be more nurturing than a man. There are just things that come from biology and gender. Yes, gender is not a social construct that make you different. What bothers me is that you claim to want equality, but you don't. Because when it really comes down to, do you want equality? Again, you walking down the street and somebody's all of a sudden causing trouble. You and the guy want to be on equal. Oh, but put your dukes up. No, you're going to step back and you're going to wait for that guy to handle that situation. You do not want equality. You're lying. You're deceiving yourself, and you bought the talking point. You regurgitated it, and you stopped thinking as a free-thinking person. Where are their parents? Where are these people's parents? I don't understand how somebody's mom or dad doesn't pull them aside and be like, what are you talking about? I didn't raise you to be, what are you doing talking like this? If you like the short clip and want to watch another short clip, click here. Or if you want to watch the full episode, click right here.